You think holding it in for just 1 hour is harmless, but wait until you see what happens to your colon at hour 48. It starts with a simple feeling of dryness, but it ends with a warming sign that no one wants to see in the toilet bowl. We have all been there. You feel the urge, but the timing is wrong, so you wait. You think you are just pressing pause, but actually you have just started a dangerous timer inside your body. In this video, we are going inside the colon to show you exactly why holding it turns healthy waste into a painful blockage, and why seeing blood is the final warning sign you cannot ignore. I have analyzed the top medical advice on digestive health to break down the mechanics of that stuck sensation so we can move beyond simple advice and understand the actual biology of your gut. It all begins with what we call the sponge effect. Your colon has a very specific job, which is to reclaim water from your waste to keep you hydrated. Imagine your colon is a sponge, and every minute you do not go, that sponge sucks more moisture out of your waste. When you ignore the urge, that waste sits there and the colon keeps doing its job relentlessly, drying it out. This is exactly why the stool transforms. It goes from being soft and mobile to becoming hard and dry, almost like stone. The longer it stays, the harder it gets, and that's when the real trouble starts. Because now you have a physics problem. You're trying to push a solid object through a flexible tube that was not designed for that kind of friction. This leads us to the most alarming phase, which is when your body decides to send you a visual signal that something is wrong. In the medical world, we see this as trauma, but think of it as your body marking the problem. When you finally try to force that hardened, dry mass out, it causes micro tears in the delicate lining of your rectum. These are called fissures, or sometimes you might irritate hemorrhoids. That bright red blood is not just a scary sight, it is a distress flare. It's your body saying that the internal pressure has become too high and the object is too hard to pass without damage. Most people panic when they see red and think they need to rush to the hospital immediately, but you can often solve this before it reaches that crisis point. The secret is not just forcing yourself to go, it's about reversing the sponge effect. If you feel that blockage starting, do not just push harder because that causes the damage. Instead, you need to rehydrate the system from the inside out. You need to flood the zone with water and electrolytes, or use a gentle osmotic like magnesium to pull water back into the colon, turning that stone back into something manageable. The reality is that constipation is not just about being blocked, it's a dehydration event happening inside your gut. The source of your pain is often just a lack of moisture and a lack of timing. The biggest mistake people make is waiting for the perfect time to go, but your body operates on its own rhythm, not your schedule. If you learn to listen to the first whisper of your body before it turns into a scream, and if you stay hydrated, you will never find yourself stuck again.